Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Have a nice day. Hope you are all fine. So this is our next lecture which is about articles and nouns. Since from your childhood you are well familiar with the noun as we always use some person's name, some thing name and the name of a place. So noun from our childhood we are listen yes the name of a person or the name of a thing or a name of a some place is a noun. So in this lecture we will discuss that what is a noun, how it is used when it add with some articles, and what is the function of noun when it become an countable noun or it become an uncountable noun. And you are also well familiar with the word articles, that what are the articles, as we use the articles the and a. So in this lecture we will discuss with the deep explanations that what are articles and how in this course we will use these articles and nouns. So let's start it with the explanation of these words. Yes, here we will discuss that what are the articles first of all. So with the definition we will start as an article is a word that identifies or modifies a noun. So an article is you can say that it identifies the noun. That is a noun is a common thing. Is a noun is a proper thing? Is a noun is a countable thing? Or is a noun is an uncountable thing? So the article's function is to identify or the modifies a noun. Don't confuse it with the adjective. That adjective also give the function of modification of the noun. But in this case, article identifies the noun and adjective qualifies the noun. Okay, so don't be confused. So a noun may be a person, a place, or a thing or idea. So this is the definition you will learn or you will listen from your childhood. And that what is a noun? You always says that it is the name of a person, place, or thing, or any idea is a noun. Okay, each noun is either a count noun, or we can say it as a countable noun, or a mass noun, which is known as the uncountable noun. So don't be confused that what is a mass noun. If the questions in the paper or it is asked in such a way that what is a mass noun, so don't be confused, it is an uncountable noun. Okay, you can say that in the simple word it is the second name of the uncountable noun. So as you are well familiar with the article, that what is an article that identifies the noun. After the definition of article, we will discuss that how many types of articles are there. So there are two types of articles, indefinite and definite articles, right? And the articles a and n are the indefinite articles, and the article the, or you can say the, is the definite articles, right? So there are total three types of article are there, a, and the. So these three articles are divided further into two categories, indefinite articles and the definite articles. So a and an are considered it in a indefinite articles, and the is considered it or included in the definite articles. Okay, the noun that is used in a sentence is the determining the factor with when considering which articles to use to modify the noun. So बेटा इसमें क्या बताया गया है, the noun यानी कि noun का प्रेजेंट होना सेंटेंस में and its use in the sentence को क्या बताता है, हमें बताता है कि हम कौन सा आर्टिकल यूज करेंगे जो मॉडिफाई करे नाउन को. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर मैं कोई बहुत फेमस पर्सन का नाम लेती हूँ, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई यूज द कायदे आजम, सो along with the कायदे आजम I use the article, not a and n. So कायदे आजम के साथ जब मैं दा लगाऊंगी तो ये मॉडिफाई करेगा उस नाउन को कि दैट इट इज द प्रॉपर नेम, इट इज द फेमस पर्सनालिटी. So from the use of the articles, we will show that it modifies the noun. For example, मैंने कायदे आजम noun use किया. अब मैं अगर दा लगाती हूँ तो it modifies कायदे आजम, that the कायदे आजम is a famous personality. Okay, right? अगर मैं कोई लिखती हूँ elephant, so मैं the elephant भी लिख सकती हूँ if it has a special features. लेकिन हमेशा जो भी vowels होते हैं वो आगे हम डिस्कस करेंगे, उसके साथ एन एलिफेंट मैंने लगाया. ठीक है, अब इसको हम डिटेल से पढ़ते हैं दैट व्हाट इज द इनडेफिनिट आर्टिकल्स एंड व्हाट आर द डेफिनिट आर्टिकल्स. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी डिस्कस indefinite articles which includes a and an. Okay, articles are and an are the articles that are used when the noun is not specific. This is the key word, not specific and used in a general sense. So this is the second key point, general sense. So whatever or whenever you use the uncommon or the general thing, general name of a person, not specific thing or not a general place, so these articles are used along with that noun. Each indefinite article also has specific rules for its use in a sentence. So these articles are some rules. हर एक के जब भी हम कोई चीज पढ़ते हैं उनके some rules होते हैं, उनके कुछ you can say that there are some rules and regulations are there. So same in the case with the indefinite articles, there are some rules then which shows that in which sentence or in which condition we use the a articles and in which condition we use the an article. So a is used when the noun is a singular or begins with a consonant or with the vowel that sounds like a consonant. Keep in mind there are three key points in this definition. A singular, this is the first key point, that begins with a consonant, this is the second key point, और a vowel that sounds like a consonant. ठीक है बेटा, हम a article तब यूज करेंगे जब हमारा जो noun होगा, कोई भी place, कोई भी thing, कोई भी name, जब वो सिंगुलर फॉर्म में होगा, एक होगा. ठीक है, तब हम a यूज करेंगे. ये सेकंड कंडीशन ये है कि कोई भी वर्ड जो कॉन्सोनेंट हो अलोंग विद द वाउल्स, वाउल्स ना हो, ए ई आई ओ यू, ये वाउल्स होते हैं. इनके अलावा कोई भी वर्ड्स आप यूज करोगे तो उसके साथ आप आ का वर्ड यूज करो, आ आर्टिकल यूज करोगे. ठीक है, और थर्ड क्या है कि कुछ ऐसे वाउल्स होते हैं जिनकी साउंड हमें कॉन्सोनेंट जैसी ही लग रही होती है, तो उन वर्ड्स के साथ भी हम आ करेंगे. एग्जाम्पल मैं आपको देती हूँ. दिस इज एन एग्जाम्पल. राइडिंग अ बाइक इज वन वे टू एक्सरसाइज एंड हैव फन एट द सेम टाइम. So bike is a noun in this sentence and start with the consonant sound B. B is a consonant sound, so we use a article along with the bike. Okay. और आप ये भी कह सकते हो कि ये सिंगुलर भी है बाइक, तब भी हमने लगा दिया. ठीक है, और ये बिगिंस विद द कॉन्सोनेंट है, तब भी हमने आ आर्टिकल यूज किया. सेकंड देखिए, आ ukulele looks like a small guitar. So ukulele is a noun that in the sentence start with the consonant sound. है तो वो यू, आप लोग कहोगे कि यू तो वाउल्स होता है, लेकिन यू हमें जो प्रोनाउंस कर रहा है इसको विद द कॉन्सोनेंट साउंड से कर रहा है. सो यू साउंड इन दिस इज कंसीडर्ड एज अ कॉन्सोनेंट साउंड. तो हमारा जो यू है वो इस पूरे को वाई ओ यू को कंसीडर कर रहा है, और वाई आपको पता है कि कॉन्सोनेंट है, ये वाउल्स नहीं है. तो ऐसे वर्ड्स दैट साउंड्स लाइक अ कॉन्सोनेंट, हालांकि वो लिखे हुए बेशक वाउल से हो और बोले भी वाउल्स की तरह जा रहे हो, लेकिन अगर उसे हम इस फॉर्म में लिखते हैं तो वो यू की साउंड देता है, वाई आता है, एंड वाई इज द कॉन्सोनेंट साउंड. So we use are articles along with this word. Okay. According to the folklore, gold is found at the end of a rainbow. So rainbow is a noun in this sentence and start with the consonant sound. Rainbow. So R is a consonant sound. So we used our article along with this. So this is the example when you use an article A. So what comes next? Our next article is an article. So an article is used when the noun is a singular, same is the case with the article, and begins with the vowel sound. This is the key point which differentiate it with the articles. So vowel sounds or with a silent H, N and R. जैसे हम और होता है लिख का H से जाता है तो और होना चाहिए, लेकिन हम इसे प्रोनाउंस और से करते हैं. ओ की साउंड आ रही है विच शोज द वाउल साउंड ओ, क्योंकि H को हम साइलेंट कर देते हैं तो हमारा O से ही ये वर्ड स्टार्ट होता है और हम बोलते हैं. So it is also included in the an article. So there are example. Dr. Thompson is an oceanographer. So oceanographer, O starts with the vowel sound. So this included with the an article. So Davin used an umbrella to stay dry. So umbrella use also a vowel sound. It was an honor to receive the Academic Achievement Award. So H is a consonant sound, no doubt, but it pronounced as honor. Honor start with the O. So it start with the vowel sound. So honor is also included in the category of an article. Okay, clear? What comes the next is the third category of an article, which is the definite article, or you can say the article. So the definite article the is used when the noun is either singular or plural and has already been identified. So this is the difference of the article with the a and n. So the keywords is the singular or plural. So there is no category that you only use the singular word along with the and you only use the plural word. So both the singular and plural words you can use in the article. Okay. Or the other main key point is the identified. It means it is a specific word. It is not general word. It is specific. It is famous. It is the proper noun. So the article is always used with the word which has already been identified. Okay? So ask yourself, is a noun I want to use referring to a noun specifically mentioned or described previously in my paper? If the answer is yes, then use the. So इसमें यही बेटा बताया गया है, अगर आप कोई noun use कर रहे हो और ये स्पेसिफिकली मेंशन हुआ है, मतलब कि अगर मैं आपको कोई लेसन देती हूँ, ठीक है, और उसमें एक नाम स्पेसिफिक बताती हूँ कि आपने इसको डिस्कस करना है, सो इट इज स्पेसिफिकली मेंशन्ड और स्पेसिफिकली आइडेंटिफाइड, तो आप कहोगे कि ये प्रॉपर चीज मैम ने यूज की है, ये प्रॉपर ये कोई चीज है, इसको डिस्कस करना है, सो यू यूज द आर्टिकल. ठीक है. लेकिन अगर आई एम यूजिंग द नाउन इन अ जनरल सेंस, और अगर कोई आप कोई भी नॉन स्पेसिफिक थिंग, कोई भी जनरली आप कोई बात करते हो, और तो आप यूज करोगे आ और एन. ठीक है. एग्जाम्पल देखते हैं डेफिनेट आर्टिकल की. विल and Bradley went to pumpkin picking in early October. Just before Halloween, they decided to make pumpkin pie out of the pumpkins. So in this sentence, the noun is pumpkins. The definite article the is used because the reader knows Wills and Bradley are making pumpkin pie out of the pumpkins they picked when they went pumpkin picking. These are the specific pumpkins, not just any pumpkin. सो इनके साथ दी आर्टिकल बेटा इसलिए लगा है क्योंकि विल एंड ब्रेडले का पता है कि दे आर द स्पेसिफिक पंपकिन विच दे यूज टू मेक द पंपकिन पाई. So these specific or these specifically mentioned, or you can say that they are previously mentioned that they are the specific function, not the generally pumpkins. So we use with the articles. On the other hand, when using the more general use of the noun pumpkins, use the articles a. अगर आप सिंपल कोई जनरली यूज पंपकिन का वर्ड कर रहे हो तो आप उसके साथ आ आर्टिकल लगाएंगे. ठीक है. Everyone at the party made a dish to pass for either dinner or dessert. Tori made a pumpkin pie to share for dessert. So it is a general thing that Tori made a pumpkin pie. So, but in the Halloween story, these pumpkins are specific. So, in the specific sense, we use the article, or in the general sense, we use the a article, right? So, in this sentence, the noun pumpkin is used in general sense, and indefinite article a is used because pumpkins is not a specific pumpkin and begins with the consonant sounds, not a vowel sounds. Clear? Yes, after discussing that what are the articles, what are the categories of articles, and what is the use of articles, and whenever these articles are used, after this we will discuss that what are the places or what are the situations when not to use the article. So there are some places where the article is not used. So what are these cases? In some cases, articles are not necessary to use in a sentence. There are two specific instances in which articles are not used required prior to the noun. So what are these two categories? Number one, articles are unnecessary before singular proper nouns that refers to a specific place. So keep in mind, before a singular proper noun, these are the keywords: singular, then proper nouns that refer to the specific place. Okay. For example, I want to visit Paris, France. So Paris, France के आगे आप ये नहीं लिख सकते I want to visit the Paris, France. So it is a singular or it is a proper noun. It is a specific place. Paris is not a general one. It is a specific place. So whatever these conditions are applicable in the sentence, it is unnecessary to use the article. Okay? Paris, France is a singular proper noun that refers to a specific place. Samantha spends a semesters abroad in Spain. So Spain is the singular proper noun that refers to a specific place. So we don't use in the Spain. So or in an space or in a Spain. So we never use the articles before the Spain word. Exceptions to the rule use the definite article the when referring to the geographical locations. Yes, there are some exceptions that whenever you use the word which is related to geographical locations, you use the article, not a or an articles. ठीक है. जब भी कोई आप geographical कोई भी locations use करते हो तो उसके साथ आप the article use करते हो. For example, I spend my entire winter breaks in the Caribbean. So the is used with the geographical location. This is a geographical locations. ठीक है. My favorite place to camp in the Adirondacks. So the article is used with the Caribbean or Adirondacks. So these are the geographical places. So we use the word articles the. Okay. So there are. This is an example in which provides both the rules. इसमें आपको rule भी बताया जाएगा और exception भी बताया जाएगा कि कहाँ पे the articles लगाने हैं और कहाँ पे नहीं लगाने हैं. ठीक है. Niagara Falls is a popular tourist spot located in the northeast. So Niagara Falls is a singular proper noun referring to the specific place. So we don't use any articles along with this Niagara Falls, but therefore does out need an article, but the definite article is needed in the sentence when referring to the geographical location in the tourist spot. So we use the articles with the northeast because it is a geographical location. So both the rule and the exceptions are also used in a combinations in the same sentence, that Nagara is also a noun and the north is also a noun, but along with the Nagara first we don't use any articles because it is a singular proper noun, or along with the north it is a geographical location, so we use the word along with this. Okay. Yes, what comes the next? So the second category is in which the articles are not necessary when the noun, usually plural, is used to indicate a general category. So the second key words are the plurals or to indicate a general category. So whenever you use a noun which is in the plural form or which is that identifies some general category, so the articles are unnecessary to use. Okay. What are the example? Cat scratches may lead to the skin infection or even cat scratch fever. So the phrase cat scratches is made up of two nouns that are used to refer a general category and therefore does not need an article. So cat scratches. Some ask cat scratches या and scratch cat scratches या das cat scratches नहीं use करते. So it is a general phrase which is used in a plural form. So in this situation, articles are unnecessary. So we went to the mall to buy clothes. So the clothes is used in the sentence as a general category or it is in the plural form. So it does not require any article before it. On the other hand, the noun mall is used to denote a specific place. So mall is a specific place while clothes are the general category. So therefore we use the article along with the mall. Yeah. So yes, both are the nouns. Mall and clothes are the nouns, but mall is the singular proper noun that refers to some specific place. So that's why we use the article along with the mall, and along the clothes it is a general category, so it is unnecessary to use any article. So this is you can say that it is the categories that in two categories the articles are unnecessary to use. So student, this is a short lecture which is on the introductions. You can say that the introductions of the articles, that what are the articles, how many categories are there, and what are the use of articles in different situations, and what are the some situations in which the articles are unnecessary, then and how articles are used along with the proper noun and how articles are used with the common noun or in the general category. So in this lectures you only settle और mindset आप कर लो अपना कि nouns क्या होते हैं, articles क्या होते हैं, उनकी categories क्या हैं, कौन सी categories ऐसी हैं जिसमें हम articles use नहीं करते. So ये आप intro है, ठीक है. आपने mindset पे पहले आप ये सारा introductions बिठा लो. That comes the next is what are the categories of nouns. Noun की कौन सी categories होती हैं, countable होती है, uncountable होती है, उनके साथ आर्टिकल्स का क्या यूज है, उनके साथ उसके फंक्शंस कैसे डिफरेंट है, तो वो हम नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में इंशाल्लाह पढ़ेंगे. तो इसको आप डीपली करो और ये इतना इजी है कि आप थ्रू आउट जब आपके बेसिक इंग्लिश पढ़ाई जा रही थी 6-7 से पढ़ाई जा रही होती है तो वो आपको बता दिया जाता है कि नाउन्स क्या होता है और आर्टिकल्स क्या होते हैं. तो ठीक है, इधर है वही चीजें बट थोड़ा चेंज करके आपको कैटेगरीज मॉडिफाइड कर दी गई हैं. तो इट्स really a simple thing. So in the next lecture inshallah we will discuss that what are the countable nouns and what are the uncountable nouns and how the articles are used along with both these categories of the noun. Okay, this is all about the articles or the categories of articles. तो अगर कोई भी ambiguity तो inshallah we will discuss it in a Zoom meeting. Okay, thank you. Allah Hafiz.